All right, we are live. Oh, my camera is zoomed in because of my Zoom meeting. So, well, we'll just keep it. Change it up for the power hour. How are we doing, guys? I just got back home. Just going to try to update these payouts. I got my Fiddy's live account payouts. So I'm super hyped about that account because just could really make money daily and just gotta. I traded this morning for like half an hour or so, just crazy trading, scalping minis. So I lost 2 accounts, but super happy with overall progress. Show you guys because I'm gonna be able to request another Bull Knox payout. Well, another. I've been denied on this account twice already. Hopefully tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. Today I'm gonna request, and hopefully Tuesday I'll get approved. So I'm gonna request $1,500 each, and then $1,000 from this account. So $4,000 more from that. So it should put me at like, I don't know, 8,000 on the month or 9,000. I gotta update the thing. Crazy chop I see though. Jesus Christ. I did see the market until like here. 11 a.m. I had to dip. I have a crazy headache today though. 8K good month now. Well, the reason why I was gone today, guys, is because I had to finish my taxes. So I didn't get to finish the taxes because there's a couple things missing. On the due date, so we filed for an extension, but obviously I'm not gonna. I want the money gone anyway. I don't want the money. So that's what I was doing. So I still got to make a video on the total expenses last year. Actually, I have 3 businesses, so I'm not gonna talk about personal finances, but it's more than that. Well, I prepaid a lot last year too, right? So I do quarterly, but I still didn't pay enough. What do you mean you gotta pay 237? You should have been paid already, no? Why didn't you pay already? You filed for an extension? But, you know, people ask me all the time, oh, how much did you spend on fees and stuff? Actually, guys, I was working on it this weekend. And I can't believe how little I spent on evaluations, and I was hoping for double that, because when you're doing your taxes, you want your expenses to be as high as possible. And of course, it seemed like I spent only $5,000 with Bull Knox last year, versus I made 50 grand. You know, so it's like, it's amazing. It's crazy. Yeah, I was trading minis. I was just scalping. I wasn't trading well. There was a couple of traps I took on the scalps. Of course, one of the accounts I blew was on the mini trap. So I took it on the minis. And of course, it didn't work. Which one was it? This one? I would have to check. I instantly lost. Opening range trade was decent. So the accounts that I made like 343 on the opening range. When I had no time to trade, like I can't trade micros and I have no time to trade. We'll see if we get some trades though. What about Apex? It's 40,000. So a little bit over 10% operation cost, which I was expecting a lot more than that. Lots of love to Nutty. How did Nutty do today? Do I use a tick chart for the opening range trade? No, but I'm thinking about it. The only problem I would have with the tick chart and the opening range trade is I would have to watch the clock. So I would have to have like a time clock, which there is one on QUANTOWER, so I could technically do it. I just need to put the chart underneath. I've used actually a 30-second chart recently. But they always go against me. Yesterday didn't, but usually the opening range trade goes against me a little bit. So I have to use small size. That's the only thing that sucks. And yesterday, guys, oh my God. Do you guys want to, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter or not. Just give me 1 second. Where the hell is it? Here it is. This is where I got liquidated yesterday, holding that trade on stream on one of the 150K accounts. The other one survived and I made money on it. Literally, you can't make this stuff up. This was the final damage yesterday. So I lost 5 accounts. And then the other one I made 679 on. But honestly, just gotta continue. Made 350 in the new Take Profit Trader account. So finally got my Take Profit Trader account that I passed last Tuesday. So it took them only a week and 2 days to get my account, or a week and a day. But I think finally they're getting their stuff situated. I'll take profit. So that's good. Hopefully this one I could get to Payout. I mean, I feel like I'm cursed with them. Some trader, no, I don't watch the Europa League. But yeah, sorry for my Real Madrid friends and fans. Unfortunately, your team shit the bed. It reminded me of my childhood days. I used to be a huge Real Madrid fan and they always choked. I gotta zoom out the camera, it's bugging me. But for Zoom calls, it's just easier. I had Zoom calls last night. But this chop is crazy, guys. I don't know how you traded it. I might just trade minis, honestly, and scalp because using stop losses, tight stop losses says how you get destroyed. I mean, this is very difficult price action. How'd you guys do today? The morning was pretty good, but this was still difficult. Oh, there we go. That's what we need. Perfect timing. Yeah, let's get some accounts going here. I don't know which. I should activate my other Apex accounts. Whatever else I have. Then I got to pass some more, I guess. I got to get more payouts. It's so much more difficult. I was thinking about it. Why am I getting so many less payouts? And it's really the safety net. The safety net changed everything. Because when I was, I just got 6 accounts to a payout, and I received 1,500 plus 1,800. That's like 3,300. So instead of getting $12,000, I got $1,800. No, $3,200. Sorry. So instead of getting 12 grand, I got 3,200, and that is a huge difference right now, I think. Luckily, the accounts that I lost today were the ones that I broke the rules on. I had them written down. So that's whatever. I did not get my payout yet either. I got approved on from Apex. $44 points on 2NQ. You telling me that's not a good trade? That's a sick trade. Especially in a choppy environment. But yeah, I guess that's like, in the grand scheme of things, 44 points doesn't seem like a lot. To what we've been having, but still, that's a great trade. Was this like a normal occurrence today, like with these candles, or is this something that just happened with the tweet? I have a crazy headache today. I'm gonna go for a drive. It's beautiful, sunny out. Just been overwhelmed last few days with numbers and yeah. Good points. Good points. I just blew my take profit funded. I'm done with props. I'm going to paper and use real money and grind slowly. Trash can. Let's come back to reality for a second. What is a live account going to do differently? It's not going to do anything differently for you. Okay, if you think you're going to trade better on the live account, you're just not going to trade better unless you are actually a good trader. Now, there's some examples where you could be a better trader, but for majority of us, it's not going to make that much difference. So just be careful. That's all I'm saying. If you have the money to lose on a live account, That is totally fine. Some people have the luxury to lose. But props, I can't stop overtrading. You're gonna do the same thing on the live account. If you never traded a live account before, you're gonna do the same thing. Take Profit Trader is basically a live account. Slayed, yeah. That's why, like, today I had a pretty bigger, like, decent day because I didn't use stops. Like, if I wasn't streaming, guys, I would probably trade a little different. I don't have as tough of a skin as some guys like Damn Good Trading or Kyle or a couple other people out there that they just don't care what people think. Now, I'll definitely trade differently than them because the whole point of me scalping is to use one account at a time. So I'm not copy trading. And therefore, I'm able to get, out of 20 accounts, I could get 10 of them to a payout. And like last year, I blew a lot of accounts, but when I did the math on the expenses, I was like, I don't keep track, right? Same thing with my DJ's business. I just don't keep track. To me, it's like, it's an extra psychological hurdle if it all balances itself out. So when I realized how much I spent last year on Apex, it makes me just want to go aggressive again. Like 40, like I'm going to put in 100 grand in my Robinhood account and my investment portfolio. And I hope to turn that into 120, 125,000 by end of the year. 100,000 in Apex, I could turn that into $1 million. And not even trade that well. They'll probably stop you from, getting there before you get there. I think getting to $1 million with Apex, the key is to do it fast. Otherwise, they're not going to let you. But like all the big $1 million, $2 million payouts in Apex always happened quickly. They didn't happen over a year. They happened over 60 days, 70 days of trading. It's quick. It's 2-3 months. And everyone's like, oh, Apex should just copy them. And they don't know that because they blew up hundreds of accounts prior to that. Farming futures on X. Yeah, I spoke to him the other day. It's like people don't, he's making money trading that way. So who cares? He's not selling a course or telling people how to trade. Kane only blew 10 accounts. Oh, really? Yeah. So he, Kane, but like the $1 million guys, they're a little bit different, right? They're a little bit different breed. I don't think Lanto blew up a lot. Jade Cap, I don't know. He never showed his account, so I don't know. I don't really know. There's a nice trap there. I don't know. Jade Cap has been around for a while. I didn't know that. I thought he was a new kid on the block, but he's been on social media with crazy amount of views. Like he's making a ton of money on social media. He's got to be. If he's not, then someone's got to go talk to him. Because he could be making millions just like Patrick. When I see big payouts like that, like Jade Cap, you do the math, right? You do the math. There was a recent payout of $1 million, I think, or something like that on Apex. That was only one account. That's a different story. But if you have 20 accounts, you do the math. You know, let's say you want to make $1 million, right? That's your dream. You divide that by 20 accounts. That's only $50,000. Then you take 3 months of trading. That's 60 days. You only got to make $833 on the average per day. That's only in 3 months. Now do that in 6 months and you only got to make $400 a day and you can make $1 million. See how and this is $1 million. Who cares about $1 million? Let's make 300,000. Let's make 400,000. You got to make $200-$300 a day consistently for 2-3 months and you could get there. It's that simple, but it's so difficult. It's like I'm trying not to lose these accounts so that way I could grow them, and it's so annoying to get over that first hump, the first payout, especially if you get denied on the first payout. But just got an email. You just reached 2.5 million views. Let's go. Now if I could just reach $2.5 million in payouts. The patience will eat you alive. Not really. I don't think it will eat you alive. It's just hard to stay patient. I don't know. But yeah, it's the red days that you just I just want to restart from scratch. How much is YouTube generating for you? A lot. Considering the size of my channel and how many views I get, because I don't post videos and stuff like that, I could double it or triple it if I posted videos and made content. But for the amount of work I put in, I think I make really good money. And I recommend doing a YouTube channel for every single one of you. If you have time to trade in front of a camera, in front of a microphone. Some people trade from work. Some people trade with kids in the house. Some people just don't have the time to put in for YouTube. Some people just don't like being in front of the camera. So it's not for everyone. But if you have the time, or if you want to just get started, do it. Now, everyone wants the quick money. I did YouTube for 8 years. I didn't get paid a single dollar. Maybe I did a few dollars here and there, but $100 a month or something. I don't do YouTube ads anymore. I hate ads, and I use YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads. But when I watch Twitch, I sometimes shut off the stream because there's ads. So I start doing ads because I guess the revenue from ads is very small. But then I've also heard that it hurts you if you don't have ads, because YouTube wants to push videos with ads. Please say again, it is not a good idea to have many profitable accounts on Apex. I am confused too because I didn't say that. It's not easy to overtrade on Apex because of consistency. Yep. I mean, I feel the same way. That's why I can't do well on Top Step. And I really hope that with Project X, now you could trade Top Step accounts on QUANTOWER with Project X. I really hope that I could just copy trade to Top Step and not trade this account separately. And then that will basically stop me from overtrading. Have I tried Top One? No, I have not. And I won't. So someone summarize me in 1 or 2 sentences. Why is Top One better than anything else? Because I actually don't know. How much money is a good amount to start a live account? I would say 10 grand for futures and 35 grand for stocks. If I have a small YouTube channel, do you recommend waiting until I have 1,000 subscribers to publish ads? You're not going to really make money on ads. I made like $1,000 a month, maybe a little bit more last year. And again, I get pretty, that would be a small amount. Small account probably, yeah, minimum 3,000. I mean, what are you gonna, what else? What's the point of a small account? You're not gonna be able to make money with it. Like, that's what you're thinking. You're thinking it's the prop firm, but it's not. Trust me, I've done it. I've done it myself where we, you know, I've always blamed it on being undercapitalized when it comes to stocks. Then I got my full account. I got my big account years later, and I still couldn't do it, you know? So we always want to find an excuse, but it really is, trading is just tough. And trust me, if you can't do it with prop firms, you're most likely not going to be able to do it with the live account. I think it's easier for, let's say you're a live trader with your own money for years. You might have a difficulty with prop firms at some points because of the trailing drawdown or the rules, whatever. So some people will trade better live than they do on prop firms. But if you're going from prop firms to a live account, you're not going to be better. If you prove me wrong, I'll be super happy. But I just don't see how you could be a better trader on your own than you are with the prop firm. Because if you're making the mental mistakes of overtrading or taking bad setups or oversizing, you're going to do the same thing. As soon as you go red on your personal account, you're going to do the same thing. Which guy got kicked off of Top Step? I don't think they're a scam. I just don't know anything about them. How is this new volatile market treating you? Well, it's not volatile now. I got used to the volatility and now it's choppy again. Kartik, give me, that's not bad. Give me a reason why they're better than Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader's uncapped payouts as well. Yeah, I got used to the craziness and now it's going back to normal and it's like, damn it. Okay, I should probably just start trading because I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Scott, as long as you don't gotta sell the GT3 RS. What would be your advice on trading Take Profit Trader account? Don't ask me for advice on that because I need advice myself. I blew 2 Take Profit accounts so far. One was close to the threshold. One was blown the first day. And then this is my third one here on 350 first day. Hold on, guys. I gotta start looking for some trades. We only got an hour left. How many accounts do I gotta trade? I don't get why my accounts with Apex didn't activate. I feel like I passed so many evals and they didn't activate. I feel like they're stuck. I feel like I have to message the service people. Oh, I know why. Oh, at least I think I know why. Because I signed the wealth chart document, not the rhythmic. Trash can, go for it. Prove me wrong. If you're gonna do a $500 account, you could do micros, no problem, and you could do especially on ES. Try to trade ES on there's nothing that is gonna be different, right? There's just nothing that's gonna be different on a $500 personal live account versus $500 static drawdown account on like Phidias. BLG. So typically when someone says trailing drawdown, it's intraday. And when they say end of day drawdown, then it's end of day. In the community, we usually are aware of the two differences. So I understood, but Take Profit Trader does have a intraday trailing drawdown, which when you trade minis, is very difficult. Because one of the trades this morning for me on Take Profit Trader, I was up $300 and they reversed and I closed it for $100 profit and I lost $200 of drawdown just like in seconds because it missed my profit target by a tick or two and then it bounced. And obviously you just hit the market order and you just get the terrible fill and then $200 was gone from my drawdown. And I was just like, wow. Have you thought about downsizing on Take Profit? Well, I've been using micros. I'm thinking about upsizing, but I've been using micros on Take Profit. So when was it? Tuesday I got ran over by stop losses and Take Profit got lost. So I was trading normally small size and it just sucked. Right? I just activated some accounts. I don't want to do a wealth chart account. I have one wealth chart account, but maybe I'll activate it. We might as well try. It's hard to get into the market in the afternoon. I don't know how some people do it, but I wasn't watching the market all day, and now it's very hard to find a trade. I'm not in tune with the market at all. Do I use TickTick Trader? No, I used to. Trash can, yeah. Trust me, we're all trying to give you as much support as we can. But how long have you been trading? That's the number one question I want to have for you. And have you received any payouts? And you could always email me if you don't want to say it publicly. Because I'll be your number one supporter. So I've done it, and I know. You started prop from last month, no payout. Dude, you're a baby in this space, okay? Take Profit Trader is difficult because you don't have consistency. How about you try Tradeify? Tradeify is going to force you not to overtrade because you have 20% consistency. Like, people don't realize consistency is actually that good for the discipline factor because you can't make too much. It's annoying in the moment, right? Because like, oh, this is a perfect setup and I wish I could trade it. And I can't because I'm at 20% consistency. But then you go on an account with no consistency and you like, oh, this is a perfect setup, but it doesn't work. And my mic cuts out. It shouldn't. Does it cut out, guys? My gate might be on too high. Or if I get too far away from, if I get too far away, it's going to cut out. I have it set up so you can't hear background noise. Wow, what a sell-off here, huh? Look at that trap right there. Fuck me. Are there any prop firms that allow overnight trading? Phidias. Phidias does. They have an overnight account, but it's more expensive. And do you really need to trade that 1 hour that market's closed? Because you're talking about swing trading, right, Johnny? You're not talking about night trading. You're talking about swing trading, holding throughout the whole. Yeah, Phidias allows you to swing trade. I'm more of a scalp trader, Tommy. Always was. I try to get some bigger wins now, but because I'm trading micro contracts. But when I trade minis, I'm in and out. I've made most of my money. So many of you guys might be new here, but I want to show you guys how I made most of my money last year. Now this is a little ballsy here because I was taking a lot of accounts already. But this is February 21st last year. I still have not lost once on this trade that year. And it's basically an opening range trade. So I have an order to short down below and order to long up above for simple 23 ticks, which is $110 per contract. I have 3 contracts, so that's $330. Market's about to open in 6 seconds. This is right at market open. Market opens. Volatility increases. Even QUANTOWER shits the bed sometimes, but that was that simple. It was that simple, guys. It's how I made 70% of my profit last year. And took a lot of discipline not to trade outside of that. I have video recordings pretty much of every day. I have my recording of my first loss of the year right here. But the key, I still do it. I did it today. But I can't do it on Apex as easily because with that strategy, now most of my payouts this year, especially in January, have been from the opening range trade. But lately, it's been so choppy in the morning, or so violent that the spreads open up and you can't use a stop loss. Okay, so you have to be okay with losing the account. You have to be. If you're gonna try to outsmart the system and play with stop losses, unless you do one contract, which then obviously it's gonna take you forever to grow the account. You just gotta hope that you're gonna get 20 days of wins in a row, and you can. Now, let's see. Do I have any of my recordings? So this was this year. So this is where I was using stop losses. So with Apex, you kind of have to use stop losses. I was only using one contract here though. But see how it gets so like... See, I lost with the stop loss. I lost. Let's see. Would I have won if I didn't use a stop loss? I took it long as well. Okay, the long side one. See, like if I didn't use a stop loss here, those accounts are blown. So that's the difficult part. That's why I don't like doing it as much anymore. It's just so... I'm thinking about doing it before I get to safety net. Did I ever pick a direction on the morning breakout trade? Yeah. So when Apex changed the rules where you can't use a bracket order, I used to pick a direction. How many contracts do you usually use for 50K? 10 contracts. Yes, Tick Trader is good. We have traps left and right. I don't know why I'm not taking any. I'm just not in the tune with the market. Look. Pull back. No. I drew that wrong. Pull back. New low. Squeeze the highs. Dump. Pull back. New lows. Trap above the highs. Pull back. And it's not at the previous highs, so we don't want to do it near the highs. It's already below, right? So that's the key. Why did I miss that? Now it always feels like it's too late now because it's already I already missed it 2 times, so there's no way it's gonna work the 3rd time. Bracket order is when you have a limit set above and below. Yes. Watched the video of Jade Cap yesterday. He said he got his accounts over the safety net on the first day and took it slow after that. That is a genius idea. It's like you trade your PA accounts the first day like it's an eval. Like I wish I could do that. Have you ever had an Apex payout denied? Yes. 4 times this year. Scott, no, well, yes. But also you don't do all accounts at once. So you do you do 1 account or 2 accounts at a time, and you have 20 accounts, all right? Well, only 10 of them survive. Well, at least 10 of them are now at safety net. Now you start over again and just keep going until all of them are. That's my goal right now, right? I'm just doing it much slower, but I want all these accounts to be at safety net so I could request $500 per account every 8 days. I've always been denied for the not consistency. One consistency was the denial, but it's always the drawdown. 30% drawdown. I hope they get rid of it. I really hope they put a daily loss limit on the accounts. I think that would save me on many occasions, and it would really just eliminate that. Because sometimes 30%, it's hard to calculate because I'm trading 150K accounts. I'm trading 25K accounts. I'm trading 50K accounts. The balances are different on the account. So it's hard to like keep track of what's 30%, Trash can. We all suck at discipline. If I look back at my trading yesterday, that was lack of discipline. Guarani, yeah, no one's been proving that. Unfortunately, one person made a video about that, but hasn't been the case. Johnny, it's this one right here. Ravi, yes, but that's a different consistency. There's a consistency 30%, and there's also a drawdown consistency, or max drawdown allowed, I should say. But here's my payouts from Phidias. So this is the live account. Okay, so I just tested. I could have taken out more, but I just tested to see how it works. I requested yesterday, and I got it in today. So basically now, any day I make $500, I could request over and over again every day. It's amazing. It's like Take Profit Trader. If I get this to $500 in profit today, I could request that. I don't even need to make 500 because obviously I have more cushion in the account, but I would like to make $500 and request it. Johnny FX, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. All right, we got 30 minutes. Can I get a trade here? By doing what? That's awesome, Faith trading. But what did you do exactly? Little Millie Trades. Hope everything's been well with you. I've been doing okay. Lost a couple more accounts today, but overall, I'm okay with that. Because when I'm scalping, I don't use stops. So I'm getting $4,000 payout from Bull Knox. And then hopefully more. I'm already at pretty much 5,000. So that'll be at 9,000. And hopefully I could get a little bit more next week from Apex. It's not going to be a $20,000 a month though. It feels so difficult to get 20,000 now. JK, yes. The drawdown is the same until you are over the safety net. Once you're over the safety net, then it starts to add, right? Like 30% of this, 30% of this, 30% of that. If it's under that, then it's 750. I want to take this long. Back to using stops, guys. Back to using stops. Can we get 10 points? There we go. Got my 10 points. Put a trap here to the long side, but I just didn't know if it's going to go or not. And that's on the 1 minute too. It worked as well on the 1500 tick chart. I'll break even just because my first trade since coming back. See, I wish I could take a trade like that on minis and it's instantly in the profit. Take my 15 points and be happy. Very nice. Do I think it's better to avoid the opening 30 minutes? I don't think so. I don't really understand why people would recommend that, but because the market changes all the time. So some days it's clean during the first 30 minutes and it just becomes straight chop after that. And sometimes it is choppy in the first 30 minutes and then it becomes clean. But I haven't found I mean, I guess depends on the strategy and stuff. For me, if I could choose a path in trading, it would be trade the first hour and be done for the day. I have another trap right here. But again, it's still heavy, so long is gonna get stopped out. They have Vitus code. Yeah, it's Alpine. Might retake this actually. Let's retake it. I mean, it's only a 25K account. Might as well have some fun. See, can we see a breakout? Nope. Damn, it does seem pretty strong. It definitely gotta be careful with the stop. Might take me out and go. Watch. So easy to trade one account at a time. Come on, breakthrough. You're holding the moving average on the 1 minute. You might as well break out. Rejected. Come on, 10 points. That's all I ask. 10 points. It's about to go crazy. One way or the other, it's about to break. But until it breaks new lows, I'm going to be long biased. Not a huge fan of breakout trades, but this trade is basically a continuation of this trade because it never really gave me a reason to stop out. I just stopped out break even. You know how they say you could stop out and always re-enter. Well, that's me re-entering. But can we actually break? Doesn't seem like it wants to. Come on. Squeeze. There we go. Come on. Why is it so difficult? When you're on the wrong side of the trade, like if you're shorting and it just starts ripping, like why can I get that trade when I'm long? I have a strategy based on price action. But to counter trend, I'm still gonna be looking for longs until we break the lows or we rip higher to view up. Then maybe I'll look for shorts. But until then, I feel like it might just want to slow down a little bit. It's making like a big head and shoulders pattern on the bigger time frame. All right, so hopefully we could do something like that. Get me out of here, please. It is a holiday week, so obviously lower volume today. Rip it. Come on. There we go. One more push to 420. No. It wants to, but ¿Cómo va? Muy bien, I think. I don't know. Doesn't want to go. Was that in Spanish? ¿Cómo va in Spanish? Or is that like Portuguese? I feel like I've never heard that. ¿Cómo estás? Sell? Yeah, I will sell right here. 383. And I sold. Back to where I was. So a break-even trade. Little chop before crazy power hour. This account's at 26,000. That's very close to a payout. Did it just take me out? it just did. I think it just wanted me to sell. I think we could retest the VWAP. Till we break these lows again, I'm going to be long bias. I'm going to be longing. I'm going to stop out, long, stop out. Try to get this account up like 250. It's up 20 points. Try to sell at VWAP. 435 would be my final target, I think. Who knows though? Ravi, what was your question? 6K profit for cash out with who? I don't really have tips because I struggle with it too. Now, I do trail and drawdown on every prop firm. I just try not to pay attention to it. If you use small size, it's not as big of a deal. When you use big size, if you use minis, then the trail and drawdown is a huge factor. Because if I was trading minis right now and I was up 20 points and I didn't take it all off, and then I have one mini and it comes back for a loss or even break even, that is a $400 loss. This small move right there is a $400 loss of trailing drawdown with one mini. That's a lot. Versus right now, I don't really care because I'm in small size. But if I was in minis, I would have panicked. No, this is QUANTOWER platform. I have a link down below in the description because I get asked every other stream. Yeah, end of day trail is better, but some prop firms don't have it. But as soon as you get over the safety net, you have a trailing drawdown. That is now end of day drawdown. They're still playing games here. Fortunately, I could not get my target at the VWAP there. It just sucks because my entries kept getting higher and higher. If my entries were down here, I'm out, you know. So where I'm selling, I should be buying. That's what I'm saying. Which I'm going to get ready to buy again, just in case it just stops me out and reverses, because we have this trend line. Let's see, maybe it will fall apart, but that's what they want me to think, I think. So I'm just going to... let it breathe. I did sell. Jesus, this guy's going to just say sell every time I'm long? Is this how we're going today? Today's not going to be the day, is it, guys? I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. today gonna be another day where the email gets broken because I'm gonna get so many payout proofs that my email just it stops working. Let's see. We have 3 minutes till craziness. I'm gonna go and trade in the direction of the craziness. Oh, trading one account is so free. Like, I don't care, you know? Like, I don't think about, like, oh, I was up 150 here. All right. I should probably flip all my accounts, especially the ones I just got paid out from. It was a decent week, Scott. Yesterday was kind of rough, but yesterday was good till the very end, till Powell started talking. Then it got really ugly. All right, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute till the craziness. Hit the like button, by the way. I came on for you guys, even though I'm exhausted and had a long day. But I figured tomorrow, as markets closed, got a long weekend. Got approved from Top Step. Let's go. That's a nice way to go into the weekend. Ten seconds. Is it gonna fall apart? What do you guys think? All right, I'm muting this guy. I like to go in the direction of I just hope it's not choppy. Could be choppy. Which in that case, this would not be a good entry. And we do have a trap here, so hopefully. Let's see, can we get sell off? Yeah, Steve, that's awesome. Take Profit Trader is great, but I just got to stop trying to make the pay on one day. So made 330 today on it. It gives you freedom, but at the same time, it's like you want to get the payout one day. And I think I'm going to reset another account. So I have 2 fundeds with Take Profit, and I'm working on another eval. Did they get me in, or is this gonna fall apart? That's the question. If you reset an account, do you have to redo the eval part? No. But it's very expensive to reset. It almost makes it worth to just do another eval. Why couldn't I get filled? Why couldn't I get filled for the ad? Imagine I got filled for the ad. I'm not gonna hold that long, Steve. Moment of truth here. Of course, the trap's not gonna work when I take it. It only works when I don't take it. We got 30 seconds till we'll get a rip. Yeah, not even 30 seconds. Damn, I'm gonna have to stop out for a big loss. Oh, see, that's the lack of the discipline. Like I have trash can. We talked about this earlier. See, it's the same thing. I didn't want to stop out there because I chased the entry. Right, I chased the entry here. So I'm not gonna stop out there because that's where my initial entry would be if I didn't enter there. Quite the lame closing action. Can we dump it? Market's closed tomorrow, yes. Trying to be patient here, but gotta take some off. Come on, I'm not asking for much, just the lows. Crazy chop. We'll see what the 4 o'clock. I think there's Netflix earnings today, guys. I don't know if that's going to do anything though. Well, Monday market's open. Trade for freedom. Come on, let's just retest the lows. Yeah, the US doesn't like celebrate second day of Easter. Like in Poland, second day of Easter is still a national holiday. I don't know if any other European countries have that, but gonna get stopped here, unfortunately. Unbelievable, guys. Bottom ticked my entry in there. I don't get it. If you tried, you wouldn't be able to do that. This account is close to a payout too, so it's gonna suck. Just dump it. Flex or never, because I take my car to the track and I actually drive the car. But some wide body kits are nice, but not for cars you actually use. That's for show cars, not for track cars. Yep, Netflix. I wonder if it's going to move the market at all. Let's see. We'll put it on CNBC. Oh, never mind. Don't even have to wait for Netflix. Unless that was Netflix, but should have stuck to longs the whole time. I just suck at flipping my bias the worst possible times. Oh. All I wanted was $200 and I was like $100 away from it. Not even $50 away from it. Oh. Anyway, guys, that was fun. I'll see you all on Monday. Have a great Easter if you're celebrating. If you're not, enjoy your long weekend, and we'll do it all over again on Tuesday, on Monday. I am exhausted today. I'm gonna go take a nap, and then I'm gonna go for a drive, or I'm gonna go for a drive and then take a nap. I don't know yet. Just exhausted. Later, guys. I don't know if that was the earnings report or not, but it might not even move the Nasdaq that much. Drive and nap at the same time. If I had a Tesla. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Unfortunately, lost there unnecessarily, but again, trading one account at a time makes it so much easier to just not care. All right. Yeah, Netflix isn't coming. I don't know if it's gonna move the NASDAQ too much, but if it does, be careful. It is already out. That was the Netflix earnings, according to CNBC. So I think that was the Netflix move. They beat the earnings, it seems like. I don't even have Netflix. Yo, Alpine. What's going on, Pine Tree? Heading out for a long weekend. See you all on Monday. Got my payouts approved with Phidias and Apex. I'm going to request $3,000, actually $4,000 from Bullnox today. Hopefully that finally gets paid. And we'll keep going this month. It's not been the easiest month, but maybe I'll get to 5 figures. Later, guys. See ya. Just want to get to the car wash before they close.